So I'm partway through making a set of trays, and the wood that I'm using I got from chopping up some old doors. I'll put a link to that video at the end of this one. And this isn't the video of making the trays, this is just a little tip that has probably been shown 1,000 times before, but it helps me in the glue up, because sometimes glue ups can be sloppy and messy and just yeah. So that is what this is. We'll have a look through, I'll explain it to ya. So here we are. These two pieces are made up of 4 pieces each. I've already glued them up, so I'm going to glue these all up together to make one final base. This would be the base of one of the trays, so let's put them together. Now I'm sure you know, see, I have to check the edges. As soon as you put the glue in there and you put tension on it, it wants to start playing around. Anyway, what we're looking at is going to be the underneath of the tray, so I want to put these supports in as well. When you start putting things like this on, see, I'm having to keep checking because there's movement, there's always movement. Double check everything. There you go, I'm unsure. There we go, look at that. Knocked it way out of line because it's all moving about. So before putting that back, I'll put the edge back on. And so I decided to stick a central clamp on. Now I was trying to avoid doing that because sometimes when you put 2 wide pieces together like that, put them under pressure, they sort of fold, which is what I want to avoid. Putting these side pieces on will help avoiding that. But you have to keep checking and checking and checking and checking. That survived. Now this time, for the next one, the boards aren't glued to, the 2 halves aren't glued together yet, but I've just put some tape along the back, and it acts like a hinge. Yeah. So I open it up. Now that tape holds it all in line. So I add the glue. Now normally when you put the 2 pieces together, untaped, it all gets slippy slidey. But as you close the hinge, the 2 boards themselves compress themselves and they stay in line because of the tape underneath. Now this gives you a chance to move it around. I took the advantage of whilst they're there to have a bit of a clean up before the next part. And they don't move. I could even turn them over like that, still not a clamp in sight. Now taking off these side pieces, I'm going to add the struts like I did on the first one. Still not use a clamp yet, and it's solid. Now bring in the clamps. But I'm not worrying about the 2 main boards slipping and sliding around because they're held together, and it's so much easier. See, pick it up, turn it around, nothing's moving. Second piece. Clamped in with no trouble. Now this is where I got to the stage of the first one you've seen, but now I've got this tape holding everything together with the clamps. I'm going on to the next piece. I'm sticking the other side pieces in because I know it's not going to move about. It's all under control with the help of just a bit of tape. Move it around again, no problem at all. Take clamps off, it's not moving. Mark up and cut. So I've actually gone one step further because the tape held it together. Even doing the centerpiece, by this point I can actually, what I do end up doing is remove that tape, because in the end, by now I don't need it. Look at it, it's full of clamps. Everything's all there. Plop some weight on top. Not only was that a less stressful glue up, it also, I'm a 1 stage further than I did on the first glue up. Now if you're wondering, yes, I did make some trays. And this is one of them. I actually sealed the base, the base with epoxy resin, just so it's easy to wipe food up and everything else. I made two. I'm still partly, haven't finished with them yet. The epoxy bit is messed up. I'll stick the link in for the chopping up the door video, and thanks for watching this,